Ani, William McGrath Indigenous Cause, Wabajashi and Dodem, Wasoxing and Don Jabba, Norse Bay and Don Da. Hello, my name is William McGrath. I am Martin Clan. I'm originally from Wasoxing First Nation, but I relocated to North Bay around 10 years ago, and I just want to tell you guys a little bit about my identity. But before I do that, I do want to talk about what identity is. So identity is pretty much the core of our being and what we're made of. And a big part of identity is history. As it's pointed out in Lorraine Sutherland's video, a big part of identity is the history that ties you to community and ties you to who you are as a human being. So a little bit about my family history is I was born on May 29th, 2006 in Parry Sound Hospital. My mother is Tabitha McGrath, and she is a descendant of Irish settlers, and she was born in Stouffville, Ontario, which is in the Toronto area. And my dad his name is also William. His name is William Cribby Baker, and he is from Wasoxing First Nation and was also born in Parry Sound. So a little bit about my family history. As I mentioned before, on my mother's side, I am the descendant of Irish immigrants to Canada, and I don't know much about that history because unfortunately it's been lost through generations. But what I do know is that what I've been told is that my grandfather's grandfather, Michael McGrath, around the 1850s, traveled from Northern Ireland. Well, at the time it wasn't Northern Ireland, it was still like one Ireland, and traveled to Canada during the Great Potato Famine, near the very end of it, to hopefully, he took his entire family with him to hopefully have a better life in what was called back then the New World. And then on my father's side, they are Ojibwe from Wasoxing First Nation, and my father's ancestors, and by extension my ancestors, has been in that area, according to our stories, since time immemorial. And we've not only had Wasoxing, but we've traveled all of the Georgian Bay, and we were known for being great fishermen and being great travelers, that we had traveled the Georgian Bay and even Lake Huron. It wasn't really until the 1700s that Wasoxing, also formerly known as Parry Island, started to get permanent settlement from the Ojibwe community there, and then later on other communities such as the Odawa and the Potawatomi also were in that